Hey guys, it's your girl Lashestonixofam. How are you guys doing today? Today's video is 50 random facts about me. Okay, so I'm a list maker, so I had to write them down. So forgive me for looking at my list every few seconds, but yeah, I'm just gonna go by my list. Okay, so number one, I am totally obsessed with sharks. And it can be the cheesiest shark movie ever, like the tornado, what is it, Sharknado? It can be the cheesiest shark movie ever. I will watch it. I'm totally obsessed with sharks, and I can't help it. I do not want to swim with sharks, but I'm just obsessed with their beauty, and I'm so fascinated. I'm just fascinated. I love Shark Week. I love Shark Week. So yeah, that's random fact number one. Number two, I've had 4 surgeries. Figure out which ones I've had. 3, I saved my sister's life when she was 5. She jumped off in the deep side of the swimming pool and she could not swim, and I jumped in and saved her life. So, and yeah, it was pretty. I was only 10, so like it was just pure adrenaline. I don't know how I did it. To this day, I'm like, how did I do that? Because there was no adults whatsoever around the pool. It was a pool party, and for my friends, and it was their house, and all the kids were outside, but they all could swim, and me and my sister were there, and it was our first time like at a pool. And so my sister had never swam. I had never swam either. But when my sister was drowning, something just like made me jump in, save her life. And it was just like, I tried to explain it to my parents, like I saved my sister's life. And they're like, yeah, right. What are you talking about? Because it was like really hard for anybody to believe me. They thought I was lying. But true story, when I was 10, I saved my sister's life. Number 4, I can't swim. Even though I did save my sister's life when I was 10, I've never been in the water since. I mean, I've been in water, but not like deep water. And I don't know if it was because of that experience or what, but yeah, I've never like truly learned to swim. It was that one time when I was 10 years old, I had that adrenaline to jump in. I think it was like 10 feet, and like I said, my sister was 5. I just jumped in, pushed her up, and somehow I got out of there. But yeah, never learned how to swim. So number 5, fun fact, when I was separated from my husband, I was on the dating app Tinder, and then I deleted it because it's awful. Do not recommend that. Okay. Number 6, I'm always cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold that I actually have a little plug-in heater that I keep in my beauty room, in my office room, just because I'm like, when everybody else is like regular temperature, I'm freezing to death. So, I was a total tomboy until I was 15 years old. So, yeah, even though I'm like totally obsessed with makeup and beauty and clothes and all that kind of girly stuff, it took a long time for me to get that way. So yeah, I was total tomboy till I was 15 years old. Okay, this is kind of funny and embarrassing at the same time. When I was little, I wanted my mother's nose so bad because she had this really cute, like, well, she has this really cute, like, little, almost like Nicole Kidman nose. It's like a little bit turned up, almost like Bewitched. If you've ever seen Bewitched and Nicole Kidman, they had that cute little turned up nose. My mother has that nose. And so I have my father's nose. And so when I was little, I would sleep with Scotch tape on the tip of my nose, and I would pull it all the way back and put the tape up here, and I would sleep every night with Scotch tape on my nose because I thought for sure in a year or so I would have this perky little cute button nose that I never got. But I'm okay with my nose now because I have my dad's nose, and you know how much my dad means to me. So, number 9, I'm a Gemini, so be warned. Number 10, I got pregnant when I was 17, and I lied about it. I lied to the doctor, and I told the doctor, because the only way I could go to the doctor without an adult, obviously, is to be 18. So I lied and told him I was 18, and I was really 17. And I didn't tell my family that I was pregnant until a few months after I turned 18. So, yeah, it was kind of hot. Number 11, I suck at math. Really, really suck at math. Like, any type of math problems, don't ask me. I don't know. I love making lists. I already told you guys that. So it's like an obsession of mine. Like, that's why I like to plan. I love list making. Number 13, I'm not scared of bugs. I don't care what kind of bug it is. A bee, a hornet, a fly, an ant, a roach, whatever it is. I'm not scared of it. It doesn't gross me out. So I guess that goes back to being a tomboy when I was younger. Okay, number 14, I hate the taste of beer. The beer, to me, tastes like pee. And no, I don't know what pee tastes like. But I can only imagine beer would taste like pee. It looks like pee, so therefore I think it tastes like pee. So I hate the taste of it. It just totally grosses me out. I'm very, very competitive. Whew, I am super competitive when it comes to board games or any kind of sports. Yeah, totally, like, I go into like this crazy competitive monster. I'm not even joking. Like, I don't want to lose. I get really, really, really competitive. So, yeah. Number 16, I'm a neat freak. I have to pick up behind someone. If you're in my house and you leave a drink and you don't pick something up, or if you move a pillow or whatever, I will go like right up under people and like try to clean up after them, because it bothers me. It really, really gets up under my skin when people leave messes, and I don't know why, but it just bothers the crap out of me. So I'm a neat freak. Okay, number 17, I'm scared of I'm scared of showers, and I do not take showers. If there's a shower curtain, I will not take a shower. If it's like a glass type thing or a sliding door thing, it doesn't bother me as much. But if there's like a shower with a curtain, I refuse to take a shower because of the movie Psycho that I watched when I was little. So yeah. Number 18 goes back to what I just said. I hate scary movies. I hate them. Even though I'm totally obsessed with Halloween, I hate scary movies. Number 20, I have been married twice. This is my second marriage. Number 21, I like to balance things on my head. How random is that? I'm not even joking. I'll be in the car and I'll have a drink right here, and I'll just sit it on top of my head just because I can. Or if I'm reading a book, I'll just say, what the hell, and I'll just walk around the house with a book on my head, and Harrison would be like, okay, Mom's in her weird mode. For instance, if I had a phone in my hand, I don't know if it's going to stay because it's kind of slippery, but I would just walk around with a phone in my head because I'm weird like that. I don't know. There's no reason. It's just fun to balance shit on your head. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. So that was 21. 22. My oldest son is actually, trying to figure this one out. My oldest son is actually older than my brother. Yeah, true fact. 23. I hate to drive. Refuse. Everybody has to take me everywhere. Will not drive. I will not. You cannot make me drive. I will not. 24. I am terrified of stairs. So terrified, in fact, that once I was at a concert and I didn't realize how high my seat was until I started walking up the stairs. And I actually froze with fear so bad that the security guard was yelling at me, and my mother had to pick me up physically and move me to a seat. And this was like 10 years ago, so I was a grown-ass woman, and I was froze with fear. That's how terrified I am of stairs. So, very random. 25, I am totally scared of thunderstorms because I was in a tornado, and ever since then, I'm totally freaked out. If there's like thunder, lightning, I'm like a little kid. I'm like, I have my little emergency bag or whatever, and I'm like, batteries, flashlights, like emergency water. I'm like, it's the end of the world type thing. I have my bag. I'm like, it's thundering. So it's so crazy. 26, I love books. I love to read. Fun fact. 27, I was bullied as a child. Sad but true. 28, my favorite accessory are handbags. I love handbags. You guys know that I've said it a million times, like I have a collection of handbags, and I promised you guys I was going to show you, but one day I will, I promise, but I haven't done it yet. 29, I don't like concerts, and this kind of goes back to just, I don't like having to walk upstairs, and I don't like crowds, so I'm not a big fan of concerts. I go to them if I really want to see someone, but most of the time I'm like, not that big of a deal. I'm over it, you know. What number am I on? Number 30. I love Disney World. I'm a huge Disney person. I love Disney World. I've always wanted to go to Disneyland. I like all the Disney movies. Huge Disney fan. Yeah. Okay. 31. I'm 5'3", just so you, in case you didn't know. 32, I don't like the beach. I know that surprised. I think I've talked about this before. I'm not a fan of the beach. I don't like sand or water. I know, shocking, right? 33, I heart fall. I love fall so much. 34, can't live without Starbucks. Did anybody else see that one coming? I'm sure you didn't know that about me. 35, I wish I could go back to the 80s. The 80s was my jam. I miss the 80s. If I had a time machine, I would totally go back to the 80s. 80s was my jam. Okay. 36, total daddy's girl. 37, I have 4 tattoos. 38, favorite movies are 80s movies. 80s movies are the best. I am pretty much like the mom on the Goldbergs. A lot of her reminds me of myself as far as, you know how she treats Adam? Well, my youngest son is Harrison, and I refuse to let him grow up. Here's my schmoopy. Okay, 41. I speak my mind. Pretty much when I get really mad at someone, I will pretty much tell them exactly like it is. I've told doctors off, dentists off, teachers off. No offense to anybody who had those occupations, but if I have a problem with a situation, I am not afraid to speak my mind. So that is that. 42. When I'm mad or sad, music is my therapy. I love to listen to sad music and cry when I'm depressed, or I'm sure you guys have noticed that if you see me start posting songs on Facebook or Twitter, that means I'm having a bad night, you guys. That means I'm having a pretty bad night, just to let you guys know. 43, I hate change. I do not like change in my life. No matter what it is, I don't like change. 44. My dream job is actually to be a makeup artist doing, like on set, doing like Halloween makeup. Even though I'm scared of Halloween movies, that is my actual dream job, is to do Halloween makeup on people. Is that not the weirdest thing ever? I know I'm weird. Okay, 45. I have small feet and small hands. Tiny. Tiny. 46. My kids are my BFF. Another thing like Beverly Goldberg. Yeah, my Smoothies are my best friend. My Smoothies. 47. I hate the dentist with a passion. I'm totally scared of the dentist. Yeah, I have been known to pass out as soon as I walk in the door. Just the smell of the dentist office makes me pass out. I'm not kidding. Okay. 48. I don't like sports. 49. I don't like outdoors. Let's see. And number 50. 50 facts, random facts about me. Number 50. Where am I at? My secret pastime. Watching celebrity gossip YouTube channels. I love that stuff. I will sit there for hours and Harrison will laugh at me and it'll be like 2 hours gone by and he's like, Mom, are you watching that stuff on YouTube about celebrities? And I'm like, I'll click on every single one of them. I can't remember, like, I think, like, the taco is one of them on YouTube. I can't remember all of them, but there's a bunch of, like, celebrity gossip things on YouTube, and I'm totally obsessed. It's probably my favorite things to watch on YouTube is celebrity gossip. You don't have to read it in the magazines. All you have to do is click on the YouTube and boop, boop. There's the celebrity gossip. So that is the 50 random facts about moi. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Totally appreciate it. I just wanted you to, I totally appreciate it. Yeah, I just want you to know I love you to pieces.